Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Mitch's Minute, the show where we kind of just talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. This is episode 16. I'm actually surprised because, what was it? Velvetcast got to like 30 episodes or something like that, but even then it was like pretty inconsistent, like how often we would do it, and we're already on like episode 16 of Mitch's Minute. Which is also funny because we're also super inconsistent about this show.
Yeah.
Because this show had its own.
Goes to show you, as long as you keep
Consistently
with
inconsistent.
Yeah, that's right.
Even if you are incontinent, you know. Yeah.
All right. But first thing I want to kind of get out real quick is so the Super Bowl is currently happening right now. It's about, I think it's closing up, or not closing up. I think it's in its third or fourth quarter. Right now, I don't know who's going to win. I'm assuming it's the Patriots because Tom Brady's a cheater, and that's my tea for today. Is apparently that's a real thing, and I don't know anything about football except for the fact that I think Tom Brady is a cheater who deflated balls. Well, that's a whole nother.
See, that's
thing.
the thing. I don't know anything about your football. I know mine.
That's right. That's right, Mr. Australia. So
yeah, I don't know why I'm here. I don't like football at all.
No, okay, so we're not talking about football the entire time. It's just something I kind of wanted to bring up. Kind of the first thing off the bat was, okay, so for 4 months, there has been rumors. There was a petition that was started. There was this idea that "Sweet Victory," a song from the SpongeBob episode Band Geeks, was going to play at the Super Bowl. To the point where during a promotional image, during one of the promos for the Super Bowl, there was a image of SpongeBob and that episode, Band Geeks in particular, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna do it! They're gonna fucking do it, man! They're gonna do it live." And I bet you there was people who were just reading their reaction videos. They were practicing their O faces, like shocked faces in the mirror, like like they were like, "Okay, I got this," fucking, and then like they also like do their vocal practices. Oh my god, oh my god. I make it no secret, I'm not a big fan of reaction videos. But it's this thing. So like the only reason I thought it'd be fun to bring it up was because Josh. The whole gimmick is that the creator of SpongeBob had passed away earlier last year, and there was a petition that was started where they thought it would be a fun idea to have the song play at the Super Bowl.
As like a fucking homage to.
Yeah, and the petition had, I think, like 1 million signatures or something close to it. Like, it was some ridiculous number. And they showed promo images during the promo for the Super Bowl of SpongeBob, and then they didn't fucking deliver. And that's like, that's where it is. Like, and that's the thing. I know tons of people who were watching like it live. There was a friend I had on Facebook who was live streaming his actual reaction to the Super Bowl.
Oh man.
Yeah, and now it's just a live reaction of a person who's ridiculously disappointed.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that like the spew of videos tomorrow is gonna be like, "Where was it?" And it's gonna be them making the Home Alone face, like fucking like in the thumbnail and shit. But like, and they're gonna like throw a temper tantrum and throw shit around in their room and whatever. I don't know why I'm so mean right now to reaction videos. I apologize if that's something that you like. But anyways, the point is that a lot of people are horribly disappointed. I know it was a dumb gimmick, but I was really hoping it was going to be something that happened. And I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about it. I guess it's just a disappointment in general, but like, it's not going to be like the end of the world.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, right? Is that, did you actually think that they were gonna?
I mean, what actually was the halftime show?
It was Maroon 5 and then someone else.
Yeah.
But like, and that's the thing. From what I saw of it, it was like a pretty standard halftime show. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest thing in the world. It was You know, it was pretty your run-of-the-mill halftime show. And like I said, once again, none of us cared about football. We just cared about this halftime show.
That was it.
Yeah.
I wonder, right? Because it's like, part of me thinks that the Sweet Victory thing, like, that's not really for the people who are watching Super Bowl.
Yeah, but at the same time, the NFL has been...
No,
like,
you're right. I mean...
It's very much for, like, the 1 million people who are in pretty much our generation that grew up with SpongeBob.
Yeah, but, like...
And, like, the viewership for the for the Super Bowl is, like, 100 million or something like that.
Yeah, but the NFL bitches every fucking year, like, ever since, like, the whole bending the knee thing started up, like, you know, as a form of protest.
Hasn't it only been, like, a couple years?
It's only been a couple years, but they're, like, bitching and moaning how, like, their fucking numbers are going down and shit. And
I mean, that's just because fewer people care about, like, watching football in that way.
Yeah, but they're blaming it on that. You know, like they're blaming it on the protest rather than the fact that football might not be the most interesting thing to watch in the world.
I mean, I think it's like, you know, generally speaking, football is watched by, like, a lot of white people. And honestly, they don't care for, like, you know, black political.
We just immediately go in there.
Wow.
No,
yeah.
no, really.
Okay. No, I know. Let's. Okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I mean, I think a sport can be enjoyed by any race, Josh. But
Yeah,
you know,
I'm just saying, on, like, a statistical level, man.
Okay, so I'll word it like this. How about this? I think that you're half right. I'll say you're half right. I'll meet you in the middle. The only reason I'm willing to meet you in the middle is because there's an entire island that is designated as Football Island. Because
Yes, I mean, it's like this, right? It's like the viewership is different from, like, the players.
Okay, I'll give you that too. But that's the thing. We're not here to talk about football. That's not why we're here today. We're not.
But it's like, what I'm saying is, it's like, to me, it's not entirely surprising that they didn't go through with that. Like the SpongeBob thing.
I mean, okay, I do have one comment, and it's like the only fucking real thing I have to say is I don't know why they wouldn't. They might just be taking themselves too seriously.
I mean, they always take themselves too seriously.
It's a fucking game. It's literally a fucking game.
It would have
Play the goddamn children's cartoon on the goddamn screen. It's a good song. Shut the fuck up.
Or have
these football, like, the NFL is owned by, like, a whole bunch of, like, really old white dudes. They are not going to get with, like, the 2019 meme culture.
But okay,
I don't care.
my only problem with any of this is the fact that they're always people aren't watching football anymore. They had a fucking opportunity given to them on a silver fucking platter, and then they were like, "No, we'll just show the clip. Have Adam Lambert sing some of his best songs, and then that'll be it. Have Maroon 5 perform fucking Animals." Or fucking moves like Jagger, and then fucking we'll call it a day. Like, are you fucking kidding me? They have been bitching and moaning for 2 years now about how their fucking numbers are fucking abysmal, apparently. And they're gonna fucking sit there and they have an opportunity to get, like, a bunch of, if not to fucking watch the fucking football thing, to get advertisement through YouTube views the next day. They had it on a fucking platter, because and they fucking soiled themselves. They were like,
Yes, but they're not going to understand. They do not understand that, like, it's
well, then they need to change their fucking marketing team, because clearly they missed a fucking opportunity to do something that would have been fun, fun about the fucking football game.
I'm surprised we're so passionate about this subject,
I know.
It doesn't really matter to me, but it's like, it's interesting to talk about.
Mitch is scaring people in the chat. Please calm down.
No.
It's just, I don't understand. And, like, they have no fucking right to ever complain about their fucking numbers ever again. I never want to hear people aren't watching the NFL. People are not. I don't understand why people. Why are they? Why
don't they love us anymore?
Why are they watching football anymore?
Okay, Mitch.
I want you to know, Mitch, that people are like, "Why is Daddy yelling? And why is it hot?"
It's just I cannot. You have to understand. I come from a household of people who watch football. Like they enjoy it. They fucking like it's part of like our lives. It was never something I got into. And then I get to hear about, well, Mitchell, people aren't watching the NFL anymore. Well, tough titties! Because now I know why! It's because clearly their marketing team sucks fucking ass! And they're fucking, like, I don't understand. I
mean, it's like this. Like, they have had a formula that's worked for them for, like, X number of decades. And, if something works for you, you're really, really freaking scared of, like, changing anything. That messes with the formula, and I think.
Yeah, but I mean, any social fucking media marketer would have been like, this fucking petition got a fucking million signatures, 1 million.
It's like clearly people want this.
Obviously want to watch this, and at the very least, fuck it, like. How many motherfuckers there actually give a fuck about moves like Jagger from Maroon 5? If they're all these older fucking white men, why do they give a fuck about Maroon 5 or Beyonce or any of the other fucking people they played at halftime? They don't.
I mean, I think the Super Bowl is like really weird, right? Because it's like the only like real football event that's watched by people who aren't like football fans. Like,
yeah, I don't know why.
Well, it's
half
because of the ads
women I work with,
like the halftime
like
show.
We're saying that they were gonna watch it, and I'm like, "You watch football?" And they're like, "No, I don't." And it's like, "Why are you watching it then?" And half of them are like, "Oh, the commercials," and the other half are like, "Oh, well, I mean, it's something."
Like the typical NFL fan is like very different from the person who watches like the Super Bowl. Probably, I'd be willing to bet, and it's like. Part of it is they don't want to do anything that like messes with their marketing juggernaut because it's so intensely like profitable, but at the same time it's like they don't want to risk anything by like doing something that I'm pretty sure it's literally like people of our generation and younger that would be into this or really appreciate it.
Well, I mean, dude, it's been fucking, like, what, 19 years since fucking SpongeBob came out? It's been quite a bit of time. So, I mean, at the very least, the parents there are gonna recognize it. And you're gonna be hard-pressed for me to fucking, not say that fucking Sweet Victory isn't a banger. Is so good. Why not just play
it's great. Like, regardless, the song's great, but at the same time, it's like, part of me wonders, it's like, since football seems to be, like, on its way to, like, being, I guess, less and less, like, it's on its way towards being less and less mainstream, I think. Will it ever be out of the mainstream? Probably not, but at the same time, it's like, probably this was one of their better chances to, capitalize on bringing in a new generation of fans, but they are still very beholden to the generations of fans they've got now.
Well, all I know is that the fucking Titans that are the fucking New England Patriots are gonna win. Apparently, they're gonna win another fucking Super Bowl. So anyone who lived in New England who was wondering about that fucking ass clencher, you can all rest your hearts. Fucking assholes. Fucking Tom Brady
maybe we should move
motherfucker.
away from football.
Yeah, Mitch is like getting this freaking aggression from somewhere, and I don't want to fight.
Tom Brady actively cheated in 2014, and he's somehow still the fucking quarterback of the fucking New England Patriots. I can't win unless I deflate the footballs, and then he's still allowed to fucking play. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even play the sport or care, but I'm like, that asshole is an active cheater, and you just let him do it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the fuck is that all about? That's like if someone's like, I hacked Overwatch so that I have a fucking I have a shield forever. And it's like fucking and it's like no one's gonna call him out for it. No, you're gonna keep promoting him. Oh, he's gonna be in the fucking top tier league because he fucking cheated. Who the fuck does that? Only in American football would you have such a dumb fucking situation. It doesn't matter. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a really good game, and you should watch the stream. Fucking, it's amazing.
Transitioning.
It's super good.
Oh yeah, this is a great.
Yeah.
Great
Kingdom
transition,
Hearts
bud.
3 looks really, really good.
Kingdom
King of
Hearts.
segues, or like.
So for those curious about Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 3 is about a boy who gets a key and beats things up with it, and beats Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters, and then Tom Brady deflates balls active on screen.
No.
Man, like the way that you make it sounds like somebody's like going up to people and punching them with like their car keys in their hand.
Just shanking people with car keys.
Yeah, and then
Dora, no!
yeah, and then Richard Epcar's there, and fucking.
It's all just like an acid trip, fucking on Sora's end.
Oh god.
Goofy's just his fucking pet.
Fucking.
The fuck?
I'm so
I know.
sorry.
Just a
everyone.
guy
You've
running
never-
around with like a duck under one arm and a dog under the other.
I know. So Nate, you've never played
Oh,
Kingdom
heal me!
Hearts. This is your first time going through and playing Kingdom Hearts. How
Yeah.
are you liking it?
Yeah.
How does it feel, New England, to know that your fucking quarterback is a cheating asshole? I'm sorry.
Bitch!
Go ahead.
Back the fuck
Maybe
down.
maybe it's like a Samoan thing. Where they just love football, whether they actually like it or not.
There is a passion behind it.
A passion for football.
It's like children.
'Cause you were
you
getting
always love them, but sometimes you
so
don't like them.
mad, dude. I don't know why you're getting mad. You don't even like football.
I don't. How this asshole gets paid millions of dollars for every fucking game he plays? Like he makes so much stupid bank every single time. He's just So Kingdom Hearts 3 is an
Kingdom
amazing
Hearts.
game.
This is why we should tax them at 70%.
Like
Kingdom Hearts, Mitch.
you
Kingdom
know
Hearts.
what his penalty was? He was out for like 4 games, and then they couldn't get the draft picks for like 2. Like what was it? They didn't get 2 draft picks for like 2 fucking whatever, and then like that was it. That was all they had to do. This fucking asshole just gets to keep living his fucking life like nothing fucking happened. So Kingdom Hearts 3 is a really good game. They do this really neat thing with the Keyblade where like it transforms into like a different weapon and stuff. So like the first Keyblade you get is from the Hercules world and it turns into a shield. It's really cool. And I actually
Wait, so do you actually have a gun in this game then?
I heard rumors that there is.
Oh god. Then the prophecy
no.
of, Kingdom Hearts 3, it needs to have guns.
Needs to have guns. That's how we get the kids involved.
That horrible IGN
That horrible
article.
joke.
Oh my god. Okay, so there was
Goofy
this.
don't need a gun. Don't do that.
Okay, so Nate, you might be a little too young to remember this. But back when like 10, 12 years ago, something like that, when Josh and I were still in high school, there was this article on IGN talking about what should be next for Kingdom Hearts 3. And I want to find it real quick.
You probably can. It probably if it's like, oh yeah, we need to involve guns in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, it's not going to be that fucking difficult to find, I don't think.
Well, no, the problem is that I can't find the actual article anymore because I remember trying to find it because it was so bizarre. But like the article essentially was like, there should be a key, like Wisdom Form should be in first-person shooter, and fucking Kairi and Sora should take their relationship to the next level. And it's like,
Oh my god.
And
No,
they had no idea what makes Kingdom Hearts work, and it was very clear that it was someone who wrote the article who did not give a flying fuck about
Well,
Kingdom
it
Hearts.
came from like the fucking dystopian like cyberpunk universe of like games journalism back then.
It was
It was like what, 2009?
Dystopian.
yeah, like it was weird.
Like
So,
it was bad.
It was a really bad, like it was laughably bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if IGN took it off their fucking website.
It's why I like fucking like lost all respect for like most of the main like games journalism outlets back then.
Because I remember being mad about it back then and sharing that with you and like just being like, because I was just like, this guy got paid to write this article. Like that's what pissed me off more than anything. Like Tom Brady gets paid to still be a quarterback for the New England Patriots.
There it is.
It's always gonna go full circle
right?
with this one. Ah, shit.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to bring up Tom Brady again.
Well,
It was
give
a
him more
whole 2
opportunities.
minutes.
anyways, no. So that's the thing. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is really solid. I can't wait to play it again this week. It's gonna be fun. Like that's the thing. Like I know that when me, Sora, and Amanda like get together, it's a very solid stream. Like the week when we had the last Smash Bros we did before Kingdom Hearts started, like we were all together. Like I don't know, there's something about like having like all of us together that like really just makes it fun. And I will say that like I feel bad for anyone who's like, how do I word this? Because it's like when we did P5 back in the day, like 2 years ago, we did it like every Monday for like 2 hours. Like that was the gimmick, right? And here we are again every Thursday for like 2 to 3 hours. But I thought this would be the best way to do it because that way it gives people enough time to play the game themselves, and that way they don't like fall behind, and we're not doing it multiple times a week like we're doing P3, like, you know. It's very solid. I'm enjoying it. Like we squeal like fangirls on the fucking stream.
I heard bits and pieces of that. I like tuned it every like few every freaking so often. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
But like, and you know,
you went on for that Max bit nearly the entire time.
No, the Max. I looked through the footage.
I like the Max bit. Come on.
The Max bit
No, it was great. It was just like it just kept going. I'm like, where does it stop?
Fucking, you're telling me that fucking Goofy talking about ripping sick cotton wasn't amazing?
No, it's fucking brilliant.
No, that's the thing. So like, you know, and that's what happens when like, you know, like you have a bunch of people who are just like excited to like, not to be like, oh, we're fucking amazing. It's just like, you know, that's what happens when you get a bunch of people who like are genuinely excited for the game. Like I don't know, I got like fucking giddy and screaming and shit. But like, you know, like that's it's been a great time. I really look forward to playing it again Thursday. I also feel bad because this podcast is like the only way for us to get like announcements out anymore. It feels like because I feel like it's like, oh yeah, we were supposed to play Life is Strange last week, and then we didn't. It's mainly because the Patreon funds didn't go, like they still haven't come in yet. They come in at the end of every month, so like the first of every month starts the rotation of like getting the funds from everyone, and then I have to get them transferred. It sounds like really shitty excuses, but like the truth of the matter is like that's just how it is. Like it sucks.
The Patreon keeps the channel going.
It does, and like, and I just feel bad because it's like, what happened was Tabby got me my copy of Kingdom Hearts 3, so all the Patreon funds going to be used to get like Life is Strange and like a couple other indie Switch games that like I'm really excited to play. I'm not gonna lie, yelling about Tom Brady might have like destroyed my voice for tonight.
Good job.
I know.
Don't worry, you had to use it, you know, to
Mitch
call out
so
the fucking cheater.
Smart.
It's I don't understand. That sounds like something that would like be at the end of like an Adam Sandler movie. It's like, oh, the bad guy who was a professional football player was caught deflating balls, and then you make a joke about his manhood and how he deflates his balls. That's it's a gimmick, and then it was real. Anyways,
and then it became real.
And so like. The point
it's not even like a Will Ferrell movie. It's like a fucking Adam Sandler.
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't get the tier list.
It's not even like Happy
Dude,
Gilmore either. It's like one of the later.
It's fucking Waterboy, dude. It's just Waterboy.
Yeah, it's exclusively Waterboy.
I mean, I remember enjoying Waterboy when I was a kid. I don't know how it is now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Well, Adam Sandler's movies have a tendency to like. There's like Wedding Singer is still pretty solid. And like 51st Dates is also pretty okay.
It's sort of creepy too.
Rob Schneider is the only actor in Hollywood who can put on like different racial faces and still get work.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
he pretends to be a Hawaiian and then reconnected, and then it stopped, and then it came back to life. I'm so sorry, everyone. It seems like the stream had disconnected at some point. So I don't know when you guys lost us, and I apologize. That's weird. But anyways, everyone, we're gonna probably wrap things up because I'm not sure how much we lost there, but we're probably gonna wrap things up here real quick. Thank you guys for checking out another episode of Mitch's Minute.
Yeah.
And I do like doing Mitch's Minute a lot. It's that nice time where I get to vent about whatever I want to vent about.
Yeah, like Tom Brady.
Sora, Tom Brady's heart has been lost to the darkness.
Tom Brady isn't like a hero of light. He's for the New England Patriots. Fuck them.
No, I'm just quoting verbatim what's in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. No, if you like the New England Patriots, I'm very sorry. But your quarterback's a giant cheat. Good night, everyone!
Good night.